what is going on with the best tribe here on YouTube thus far, which happens to be mine, the Ab Tribe. How are you guys doing? I hope all is well, and happy late 4th of July to each and every last one of you guys. I shot some content for you guys during the 4th of July, and me being the perfectionist that I am, I did not like what I was trying to create. So I think that I ended up taking a bunch of edibles, and I may have had a couple of beers or two, and I believe that I just ended up passing out. I was more annoyed by the 4th of July than anything. I don't like fireworks and or firecrackers. They get on my fucking nerves, and all around me, they were just going off at a specific time. I think that's when the countdown was happening and all of the fireworks downtown was happening, which I am downtown, but child, I didn't give a fuck about none of that stuff. I had my white noise going. I was in my own little zone, and I pretty much slept. I just wasn't feeling it. Comment below if you are like me and just not into the 4th of July holiday, and firecrackers and fireworks just annoy you and just get on your damn nerves. I'm not the only one, I'm sure. So anyway, you guys, I have been missing you all, and I created a hiatus before I decided to upload my next piece of content so that some things can happen. And Lord knows some things has happened, and I have to catch you guys up in regard to my life. So I have some notes here, and we're going to go from there. I hope you all can hear me clearly because I have my white noise going. I'm trying to tune out, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to talk as loud as I possibly can so you guys can hear me clearly with my white noise going. So anyway, yes, I have notes right here, and I shot content for you guys centered around these particular notes, but I was drinking beer and smoking my weed and going the fuck off, and before I knew it, I looked at the time and I was an hour and some change, some good ass change in, and I'm like, with people's attention spans being like this these days, I know good and well my abnormals aren't going to want to sit through an hour-long video and some change listening to me tell these particular stories, more or less half of the world. So I felt the need to shorten the video, and this is where I am right now, shortening that content, and hopefully I will get these particular stories told in a timely manner so that all can go on with their damn lives and whatever else the case may be. So before I continue my abnormals, you guys know that I have to thank you, and I try to thank you each and every chance and or opportunity that I get. So thank you guys. I said it before, you don't have to be here. You all can be elsewhere. And some of you chose to be here with me and keep me company and share your energies, and I really do appreciate that. I'm still 54 strong. I'm gonna have to look into the number 54 because I'm thinking that it is angelic. I've been 54 for a while now, and I am really thrilled and excited because my abnormals have not went anywhere. I haven't gained any and I haven't lost any. And for some reason or another, the universe has favored me in regard to my platform, my followers, and whatever else. And you guys have just been dedicated, unless y'all just don't give a fuck about what I'm posting, and but I see that you guys are watching my videos, even if it's 6 people, 4 people, 15, 50. My energy is being felt, and that's all I want, is for my energy to be felt by somebody within this world. And it's felt by 54 you motherfuckers, so I'm happy. Anyway, let me get a drink of Daffy Duck's apple juice. Have y'all ever tried this? Child, this comes from, well, I bought it from Family Dollar. It's about $1.30 something cent. But this is some good ass apple juice. They have Daffy Duck orange juice. That's okay, but it doesn't compare to Daffy Duck's apple juice. I promise you guys, this is some good ass shit. And they have concentrates from, hold on, the USA, Italy, Chile, Brazil, Mexico, Poland, Ukraine, Argentina, Spain, and China. Bitch, you can't tell me this not no good ass apple juice. If concentrates come from all of these motherfucking countries, check. Y'all better go get y'all some Daffy Duck apple juice. Okay, so don't run anywhere, my abnormals, when I tell you guys how far back these particular notes date. So they date back from June the 19th all the way into the current. Child, yes, I'm telling y'all, I need to update you guys so that I can close the gap and go from there. So I addressed my particular notes addressing my abnormals. And as I said, they date back from June the 19th. So let's get started. So June 19th, which was a Monday, I didn't really do too much of anything aside from work. You guys know my work schedule. I foreshadowed it to you all on several occasions. 2 o'clock p.m. to 10:30 p.m., sometimes a little bit later than that. Before I went to work, I remember sleeping. And I woke up, I believe I tried to shoot some content for you guys, fucked that all up, got pissed off, done a couple of other things, eventually took a shower, got dressed, went to work, got done with work. I believe I came straight home, done a couple of things around the apartment, tried to shoot content for you guys, fucked that up once again, got pissed off and just said to hell with it. I believe I just passed the fuck out, and that was that. So June the 20th, which was a Tuesday, I was off work. Excuse me. I was off work, so I ended up finding boxes. Now, I foreshadowed to you guys that I'm in a transitional stage, meaning that I am getting ready to vacate the premises here and move into my new apartment, which is this upcoming Friday. And speaking of Friday, hold on, let me put my finger on my nose because I'm ADHD like a motherfucker. I will forget. Speaking of this upcoming Friday, I am going to another concert. Now, I know you guys are like, look, bitch, we don't give a fuck about you and these concerts because you played us out on Janet Jackson. Look, my abnormals, I did not play you guys out on Janet. The thing is, I have the content, but I was so excited to see that damn woman that I fucked everything up. I didn't zoom in enough. The beginning of the concert was sideways. I believe some shit was upside down. I just did not like the way shit came out. I will still upload the shit because I said that I would, but y'all will see how excited I was when y'all see the content for your damn self when I upload it. But I am going to see my favorite all-time female group that has existed till this motherfucking day. And I wanted to see them when I lived in Illinois, when they performed in Chicago, but I never got that opportunity to do so. But I am going to see TL motherfucking C and En Vogue. Shaggy will be there. I'm really not a big Shaggy fan, but I will see how much bows he got depending on how, what he wearing. And Sean Kingston, I'm really not a big Sean Kingston fan either. So hopefully they perform first and get their asses off the stage and leave everything else up to En Vogue and TLC. I want it to be all three of them bitches, okay? This side was motherfucking Left Eye. This side was T-Boz, and in the middle was motherfucking Chili, bitch. I was all three of them hoes, okay? And I remember back in my days, it was myself. This is when I was dressing up as a woman. It was myself, this white bitch by the name of Rachel, and my current friend to this day, who's Asian, T-girl or whatever the case may be. So we were so into TLC that we thought that we were the motherfuckers, and we formed this group called BWA, Black, White, and Asian, and child, if we would have popped off, I think the shit would have been tight as motherfucking hell, because there was no such thing as a all. I don't want to call. We were borderline drag queens / transsexuals back then, but there was no all transsexual / drag queen group out there that was big. Aside from, I think RuPaul was popular, but RuPaul wasn't a group. It would have been nice to have a all transsexual. No disrespect to drag queens, but transsexuals, they would just do it better. Drag queens are more flamboyant and just out there. But anyway, all transsexual motherfucking group, a black bitch, a white bitch, and a motherfucking Asian bitch call themselves BWA, Black, White, and motherfucking Asian, and they have music that like TLC and child, that would have been tight as fuck. Anyway, we didn't make no hit records. We didn't hit, we didn't have no background singers, more or less background dancers. We didn't perform on nobody's motherfucking stage. Well, I did. I think we all had performed a couple of times, but I know that I performed in Vegas. I performed in Illinois. I'm trying to think of other places that I had opportunities to perform at. But anyway, what else? We didn't make nobody's money. We didn't have no tour bus. We didn't have no producers. We didn't have shit. We just wanted to be them, and we emulated them, and we just called ourselves BWA at that time, and it is what it is. So anyway, back to the June 20th, which was the Tuesday. So I told you guys I found boxes. The boxes are over there. You don't need to see what a pile of boxes look like. But yes, I scored the boxes for my move, which is this upcoming Wednesday. What am I talking about? This upcoming Friday, the same Friday that the TLC En Vogue concert will be taking place. So I was trying to get as much footage for you guys as possible, now that I know what the fuck I'm doing in regard to zooming in and all of that shit. So yes, I'm happy. So anyway, I told you guys that I was supposed to be going to Social Security to drop off some documents in regard to my wages. They need to know my wages so that they can, calculate my Social Security and whatever else the case may be. But I didn't make it to Social Security. I did make it to Staples, and I did get those particular documents photocopied, and I mailed that shit off later on that night. So I'm pretty sure Social Security got them documents by now. But there was a really good reason why I did not make it to Social Security. And that is because I was invited to a threesome. Now, I lost the dread right here, you guys. I'm about sick of these damn faux locks. I'm about to cut these motherfuckers out because they starting to get on my nerves. But anyway, yes, I was invited to a motherfucking threesome. I obliged, I went, I engaged, and that's that. First of all, I'm not your slut. I'm not your skank. I'm not your scallywag. I'm not your cum guzzler. Your lot lizard. I'm not any of them things. I am a grown ass bitch, and if I want to have a threesome, a foursome, a fivesome, a orgy, that's my motherfucking business. I can do that. I will say that it has been years since I swapped germs with another bitch. That's what threesomes and foursomes and orgies are all about. Swapping motherfucking germs. Here, bitch, let me take it out the booty and let you lick on it, or let me suck on it, let me pass it to you and you suck on it, or you lick the balls and let me lick the dick. Child, it's all about swapping motherfucking germs, and it's been a while since I done that. But anyway, I mean, not to give too much detail, the person who hosted the event, I really don't know like that, but I know we have known each other for a couple of good months now. How we met, how did we meet? Child of motherfucking party line. That's how we met. The motherfucker left their phone number and I called the motherfucker, and that, yeah, and it continued on from there. But anyway, the host was talking to the third party. I guess they met him that particular day and invited them over around the same time that they invited me over. So I guess what better way to have a threesome, because we all would, coming over there any motherfucking way. Long story short, I get over there way before the third party gets there. And when I walk in, to the right-hand side of me on the big screen TV was the threesome going on. 2 bitches and 1 dude. Now, I can't tell you exactly what was going on in regard to the screen. I believe one bitch was licking coochie while the other one was getting fucked by the dick. Or they could have both been sucking the dick at the same time. All I know is that they was having their threesome and we were about to get ready to have ours once the third party got there. The host of the event was sitting in the kitchen, and that's where I went to go sit. So we can converse and whatever else the case may be. We're conversing, and there is a nice little window in between because the third party was getting lost and wasn't nowhere near the host's house. So we took advantage of that window and we started to fuck around. So we left the kitchen and went into the living room, and things occurred. What occurred is none of y'all motherfucking business. I will say that Divine happened. I just put it that way. Divine is a prostitute who hooked up with, I believe his name is Hugh Grant. He is a British actor, and he picked Divine up. I can't really say where he picked her up at. It had to have been the host role, but I don't think Divine came off no coochie. She sucked dick, honey, and Divine has big full lips. She's melanin, and she's cute. All she did was slob mean knob, and I mean she was slobbing that mean knob, and it was mean to the Hugh Grant pretty much bought this bitch every motherfucking thing just off of a blowjob. And Divine happened. Who was doing the Divine? Child, none of your business. Anyway, moving on. So third party eventually gets there, but before they do, the host called them to see where they were at. At this point, they were close to the hostess' home. So we stopped doing what we were doing. We could have kept going. We didn't give a fuck. But we wanted to be respectful, I guess, because, we all were meeting each other for the first, we were meeting the third party for the first time. I already know what the host was all about. Third party gets there. Now, most threesomes that I'm a part of, we greet each other. We get down to the dick, the coochie, or whatever is involved with the threesome, the foursome, the fivesome, and, things are taking place. The third party gets there, and I don't know what type of weed they smoked, but they were just, I think, y'all think that I'm loquacitive. This motherfucker is beyond loquacious. He was talking about water, cars, plastic freezing and chemicals, being released when it's heated. I mean, there were good topics of conversation, but that's not what I came over there for. I missed going to Social Security to come get some dick. So, let's get this cracking. So, y'all, I do apologize for saying so much. I do apologize for saying so often. So, anyway, moving on. If I say it a lot, I apologize. I'm sorry, you guys. The third party as I said, was very loquacitive and, just talking about some random ass shit that we were into, but we weren't into. I really wasn't saying too much shit. I'm just listening to them. I'm looking at the host. The host is looking at me because they're getting irritated because, shit, we're both on the same level in regard to, okay, when is this going to take place? Because the third party was eventually talking about they had to be at work. Well, you not leaving this motherfucker until them pants are unzipped and they pull down and some dick is being exposed. So that's about to happen before you go to work. Eventually, the host started kicking my feet underneath the table and was looking at me like, get this cracking. I'm looking at them like, okay, for one, I'm a Scorpio. For two, I'm a greedy ass bitch. For three, you may not get none if I get everything cracking. So this is your house. Let me be respectful and, allow you to break the ice. So, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying not to say it. I eventually took over the conversation somewhat, and I tried to steer it into some sexual innuendo. The third party was talking about how they have a bunch of tattoos. I wanted to see the damn tattoos. I asked, I asked how many tattoos do you have? They said they have quite a bit. I said, can we see them? At least take the motherfucking shirt off and let us see some flesh. That didn't happen, just put it that way. This child kept on talking about what he was talking about. No shirt came off, no tattoos was exposed, none of that shit happened. We sat in that kitchen for who knows how long until the host finally just broke the ice and was like, look, and used me as a pawn. They were talking about something and then they were like, yeah, because I guess they foreshadowed over the phone to the third party that I am divine when it comes to, look, I'm just gonna put it out there. When it comes to my oral skills, it's just, it is what it is. I'm not the only bitch in this world that, how can I say it? It's just one of them things where I'm in control. And when I have you squirming, cussing, and doing all type of goofy ass motherfucking bullshit, making facial expressions, one eye rolling in the back of the head, the other one going, child, I know that I got your ass. I know that the Scorpio has released the sexual energies, and yes. Anyway, where was I at? Because, honey, I had to pull out the sexual energies on this motherfucker. I tried to. No, okay, what was that? The host broke the ice. I'm sorry, you guys. Y'all know I'm ADHD. The host broke the ice. They were talking sexual innuendo. They used me as a pawn. Divine, that's where I was at. So they must have foreshadowed to the third party that I am good at divine, the oral skills. And that intrigued the third party. And they wanted to know what is the divine all about. I'm sorry, you guys. Eventually, we left from the motherfucking kitchen and went to the living room. So the two dudes, well, we all men, they ended up sitting on the motherfucking couch. I was on the motherfucking floor because, I just knew that it was about me. I was in control of the situation at this point. Baby, I'm just telling y'all all my business, but I tried to be upfront and personal with my abnormals as I possibly can, and transparent with you guys. But I got in between the third party's legs and I started feeling on bulge, and the bulge got erect, and belt buckles came unbuckled, and pants came unzipped and unbuttoned, and eventually the pants came down, and I was rubbing on balls. And before I didn't even make contact with this motherfucker. They squirming, cussing, and all type of shit. I'm telling you, Scorpios are so motherfucking sexual that we don't even have to touch your motherfucking ass, and y'all just feel our energy. Feel the energy. Feel it. He felt my energy because he just knew exactly what the fuck he was about to receive. I refrained myself from saying it, you guys. Eventually, divine took place. And the head was exorcist style, honey. I was twisting this motherfucking head back and forth, and mean knob is not the motherfucking word. This motherfucker squirming, cussing, doing all type of motherfucking shit, to the point where they turned the host on because the host was sitting on the sideline masturbating. Look, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. This is what the host was doing. They was masturbating. And they jumped up from masturbating and eventually stuck their dick in the third party's mouth. Let me get a drink of Daffy Duck. Yes, honey, they stuck that dick in that man's mouth and was pumping. The man was choking and moaning at the same time because I was doing what I was doing. Baby, and the bitches on the screen was moaning, and the man on the screen was moaning. Child, everybody was moaning. Dicks was being swallowed, all type of shit. And eventually, the motherfucker released his children. Where? That's none of your business. I'm pretty sure that y'all can put two and two together. The host did not release. Eventually, the threesome ended. The third party ended up leaving and going to work, and myself and the host ended up, finishing things off. Did I release and do all of that stuff? No, I don't think the host did either. But anyway, I mean, that was the threesome, and that's the reason why I didn't make it to Social Security. Look, my abnormals, I'm pretty sure y'all are sitting back judging me. I'm pretty sure half the world is sitting back judging me. All y'all can kiss my ass. I do what the fuck I want to do. It is what it is. Somebody right now is probably in a threesome. Legs probably snatched back and all type of motherfucking shit. So, yeah, moving on. June 21st, which was a Wednesday, I was off work. I received a phone call from work telling me that I received a phone call from work telling me that I did not have to come in because there wasn't an abundance of work to be done. So after I got comment below and tell me how many times I said so. I may give y'all a gift. Anyway, after I got off the phone with work, I ended up taking a long extended nap. After I took that nap, I woke up and it was around, oh my God, maybe 5-ish or something of that particular nature, 5-ish p.m. Let's see here. I ended up doing a couple of things around the apartment, and I gathered clothes to take them to the laundromat. And let's see here. I remember being at the laundromat, and it was around 7 something. This is when my clothes was in the dryer. I wanted to score some work shoes from Kohl's. So, oh my God. I wanted to score some work shoes from Kohl's. And at this point, it was a little after 8 something. I get in my car and I'm driving to Kohl's. I don't know which Kohl's I chose, but this motherfucker was in la 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 land. It took me forever to get there. By the time I made it to this damn Kohl's, it was like 8:44. I still had about 15 minutes to shop for work shoes, but I did not realize that they had the bars on the motherfucking windows and the damn doors, basically letting us know you bitches will not be doing any motherfucking shopping tonight. Go elsewhere. And I was really upset because I wanted some motherfucking work shoes and I had at least 15 minutes to shop. So I didn't get no shoes that day, but I did get some work shoes and I will upload them for you guys. Any event that you all are flat-footed like me and need something comfortable. I also bought some Dr. Scholl's arch support because I told y'all I'm Daffy Duck flat-footed. I'm everything I can feel underneath my damn feet because I'm that flat-footed. I mean flat. So maybe these particular shoes that I bought from Kohl's will benefit some of you guys, and maybe those Dr. Scholl's art support will probably benefit you guys too. I will take pictures and post those as well. Let's see here. Okay, so that's pretty much all I did. Yeah, that's what I did June the 21st, which was that Wednesday. Now, the 22nd of June, which was a Thursday, I ended up working. The 23rd, which was a Friday of June, I worked. The 24th, wait, let me see. Oh, wait a minute. The 23rd, which was that Friday, I worked, but I was having some complications with housing in regard to my voucher. Now, you guys know that I will be moving out this particular Friday into my new place. I put in a 60-day notice because that's what these particular landlords required. Housing, child, they work in mysterious ways. I guess they had wrapped up the month of June in regard to the 60-day notice individuals and are currently working on the month of July. Either way it goes, I need my motherfucking voucher and my moving packet and all of that type of stuff so that I can go on with my motherfucking life. And considering housing put me in a situation where y'all already know I ended up motherfucking homeless because they did not release my voucher in a timely fashion. I'm not going through that no motherfucking more. I refuse to be in a homeless situation because of time frames, protocols, and whatever else the case may be. My thing is there are individuals that do the housing program justice and they get up off their ass and they look for a place in a timely manner and do what the fuck they're supposed to do in a timely manner. So at least take care of those people first that have found a place and need their vouchers and shit. Aside from taking care of the individuals that are lacking and need extensions and all of this type of motherfucking bullshit, that's holding up the line for people like me. Yeah, so child, I'm still waiting on my voucher. Hopefully everything, no, I'm not gonna say hopefully nothing. Everything will work out accordingly as planned and in divine timing. That's just that. So there's no need for me to worry about anything. I am divinely favored. Y'all already know this. Angel numbers speak to me, follow me all the motherfucking time. I am divinely guided. So I worry too much. The spiritual realm do not work. The spiritual realm do not work. Child, I can't even get it. The spiritual realm does not want me to worry because they have everything under control. But me being a fucking human being, I still worry. And I don't need to. But anyway, let me see. that's what happened that particular 23rd, the Friday that I worked. Now let's go back to the 24th, which was a Saturday. Oh my God, now here we go. Now this particular day, I had to read my mother. So let me get a drink of Daffy Duck and a hit of weed before I tell this story. It's been a long time since I had to cuss somebody out. And it was two motherfuckers I had to cuss out and set boundaries with. And unfortunately, these two individuals happen to be my co-workers. Now, this particular Saturday, the 24th, when I worked, my whole thing is I did not ask these individuals to show me their true colors and or true character that they did not want me to see that I seen any motherfucking way. I will give y'all the rundown in a second. Where's my damn pen? Right here. Hold on, you guys. So, oh my God. Me and this. So, I go to work this particular day. And I remember walking in, I believe I'd done the shoot, which is where the linen, the towels and all of that come down. And I have to separate the towels from the sheets and stuff. I believe I did that. And then I was asked to come over and help this one person fold pillowcases. Now, this person whom asked me to help them fold pillowcases, I've caught them on several of occasions making fun of me behind my back. I just did not address anything. I let it go. One occasion I caught them, they knew that I was pissed because I stared their ass down and they came over, oh, you know, blah, 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 trying to help me out and all this type of shit. But anyway, I remember that they lost a gold bracelet that their mother gave them, which obviously the mother has passed away because it was very sentimental to this particular individual when they lost this bracelet. I felt bad for them because they told me that they went home and cried about it and whatever else the case may be. So I'm sorry, you guys. When I went to Sprouts Farmers Market, I picked up a couple of supplies and they sell energy bracelets. They're no more than about $9, you know, whatever. I knew that this wasn't going to replace his mother's, it's a male, his mother's bracelet, but it was something, you know what I mean? And I bought it and gave it to them, and they were very appreciative that I'd done this. I didn't see nobody else doing, you know, that type of shit for this individual, and consider they've been working with the motherfucker for who knows how long, and I just came aboard. But I went out of my way, being the empath that I am, and I bought this individual a energy bracelet. But you want to talk shit about me behind my motherfucking back. Now y'all see why the fuck I snapped the fuck, yes. Anyway, I helped them fold up the pillowcases, and then they asked me to fold up towels. So I went over to fold up some towels, and then I was asked to take the towels out of the dryer. Now this is where shit hits the fan. Now the way that they take the shit out of the dryers, they separate everything at the dryers before they, you know, take it elsewhere to make it easier. I allege that I am slow at doing this particular process, and I was chastised about it from the supervisor, you know, that I'm slow at it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not breaking my neck to work hard. I'm working smart, and you know, I have 8 hours plus on my motherfucking feet that I have dedicated to this damn job, and I am going to utilize my energies sparingly. If I utilize all of my energies in the beginning, then shit, I'm gonna be too damn tired to finish out the damn night. So I, you know, child, anyway. Where was I at? Where was I at? Hold on, my abnormals. Oh, the dryer. So I'm sorry. I'm going to keep apologizing every time I say so. So I'm at the dryer. I'm taking out the stuff. I'm taking out the towels and I'm separating them. And I allege that I'm doing this too slow. So I was told, child, look, if I say so, it is what it is. I was told to just take all of the towels out because obviously the dude was watching me and he was chastising my performance, obviously, because he told me not to separate them and just take them all out. And that's what I did. I was, gathering all of the towels out of the dryer. And that's when I heard him and this female that was helping them. Hold on. Now, I may have to tell the story all over again so that that I'm accurate and I'm on point. Now, wait a minute. Because I want to make sure that I'm not missing nothing. Because this happened when the 24th, so shit. Okay, anyway, now, when I went into work, I worked the shoot. I separated the towels from the motherfucking sheets. I got that done. I was asked to fold some pillowcases. I did that, completed, that task. I then was asked to fold some towels. I started to fold the towels. I then was asked to take out the towels from the dryer because the dryer had stopped. So anyway, at this point, I am taking out the towels the way that everyone else does it. They separate it they separate it at the dryer and then they take the towels elsewhere to simplify things. Now, I'm doing this, but I allege that I'm doing this too slow. As I told you guys, I was chastised about this from the supervisor, and I believe this particular person who asked me to take out the shit, from the damn dryer was watching me the whole time and chastising me in their own way. That's why they told me to take everything out at once and just be done with it. Anyway, this particular person was ironing with a female. They stopped ironing because they were done and they were taking stuff out of the washing machine. My back is turned and I'm taking stuff out of the dryer. I hear a bunch of kikiing and laughing and shit. I didn't turn around right away, but something told me to turn my motherfucking ass around. And when I turned around, I seen the female side-eyeing me and just dying out laughing. And then I seen the dude taking stuff out of the washing machine. He put it into the cart and he looked over at me and started, pretty much kikiing and laughing as well. Now, my thing is, there's nothing over there that's funny aside from me. The dryers aren't anything to laugh about. They're just machinery that dries motherfucking clothes. What's so funny about that? The clothes that are drying within the motherfucking dryers, what's funny about that? It's just some clothes tumbling around in the motherfucking dryer. That's not funny. The only thing remotely funny over at that particular area was my motherfucking ass. So I knew that they were talking about me. And that's when I snapped the fuck off. And I walked my ass right the fuck up over there. And I spoke pure motherfucking English. And I'm just like, look, do you guys have a problem with my performance? Because if you do, y'all can say what y'all have to say to my motherfucking face and not behind my back. Obviously, you guys did not want me to see these particular characters that you all revealed, because if you did, you would have said what the fuck you had to say to my face and not behind my motherfucking back. Anyway, the dude, because, nothing against, Hispanics or anything like that, but I work with pretty much dominant, Hispanics. He made it seem like he didn't know English. So he called the female over and she pretty much translated everything I said. I repeated exactly what I said. It wasn't verbatim, but I repeated that shit. And, she was translating it in Spanish. And, he was looking at me and, I'm looking at staring him down. It's just like, shit. I'm not going to be a 46-year-old motherfucking man that is going through modern day bullying in the workplace. Y'all got me fucked up. Let me set some boundaries in this motherfucker right now so that y'all know who the fuck I am. Just because I don't say anything doesn't mean that I'm some punk ass bitch that is not going to stand my ground and set some things straight. Anyway, I was snapping off. I told them motherfuckers, I don't need this damn job. Y'all need me more than any motherfucking thing, because this was a revolving door, because I asked one of the employees, what happened to the housekeeper before I came along? So come to find out, motherfuckers didn't want to stay there. They didn't really like the job. And who's to say if these motherfuckers wasn't teasing folks and whatever else the case may be, like they were doing me, and that's why individuals left. Anyway, they ended up calling one of the supervisors, I guess thinking that I was going to get in trouble because I was snapping off and slamming motherfucking dryers and shit, dryer doors and shit. So the supervisor came in, and at this point I called my girlfriend, but she didn't answer the phone, so I ended up calling my mom. She answered. I was expounding the situation to her. The supervisor was standing there basically listening to me rant and rave to my mom about the situation, and basically got a gist of what occurred. I eventually hung up with my mom, and I was speaking to the supervisor. So they asked, excuse me, they asked me what was going on, and I told them exactly what the fuck happened. I came into work, I did this, I did that, I was asked to do this, I was asked to do that, I did this. Obviously, I was not fast at it. I was obviously being watched because I was told to do this. And then I heard a bunch of kikiing behind my back. I didn't turn around right away. But when I did turn around, that's when I caught their character, their true character. And I confronted them about it. Anyway, the supervisor went out to talk to them about the situation, and I guess they got in trouble. From there on, we have not spoke, myself and those two individuals. Now, I have not worked with the female since that situation has occurred. I don't know where she's been. I don't give a fuck. I work with the male. We have not said anything to each other, and I wanted to remain that way. I told the supervisor, because he asked what could he do to better the situation. There's nothing you can do to better the situation. These individuals has talked about me behind my motherfucking back, and I caught them. They revealed this character to me that, I didn't ask them to reveal this character that likes to talk about individuals behind their backs. I didn't ask them to do this. They did this on their own. I just caught the characters. The best thing that they can do is to leave me the fuck alone. Period. It's a fake, phony situation. It's just like, anyway, my whole thing is, no, I'm not tolerating it anymore. I am going to set boundaries with motherfuckers that think that they can cross boundaries with me and go from there. And I'm not going to be concerned about feelings or anything like that. You motherfuckers aren't concerned about my damn feelings when you're talking about me. So I'm not going to be concerned about anybody else's feelings. I am sick and motherfucking tired of individuals that project themselves on me when they are feeling a particular way about them damn selves. And they can be feeling a particular way about me. I wouldn't give a fuck. Those are your feelings. Deal with them. I was snapped out on because I was putting my feelings and shit like that off on someone else. And I didn't realize that until they had snapped off on me. And then I thought about it, and I'm just like, well, damn, I am throwing a lot of, energies at this individual that I need to be dealing with. that's my theme. Excuse me. That's my thing with these particular individuals. If you guys have an issue with me, my performance, or whatever else the case may be, that's not my motherfucking problem. That is your guys' issues. Find a way to deal with them. Don't push those particular energies off on me and expect me to deal with that motherfucking bullshit. I have enough motherfucking bullshit to deal with. I'm bipolar and ADHD motherfucking D. That's a lot to deal with. And you think that I want to deal with your motherfucking energies? No, I don't. So figure out a way to deal with it and just don't push that shit off on me. Anyway, that's what happened at work. Today I was asked if I talked to pretty much the boss. And I'm like, no, am I supposed to talk to the boss? And the same supervisor that I basically told what happened, told the big boss what happened. And I guess the big boss wanted to talk to me in regard to what happened, but they've been out of town, so they haven't had a chance to speak with me. But I do believe that they talked to those two individuals, and the female confessed that the reason why she laughed was because the guy was laughing. My thing is, you are a grown ass motherfucking woman. If this motherfucker ran in front of a bus, stark booty ass naked, singing a Madonna song, are you going to do the same motherfucking thing? You are a grown woman. You don't have to follow suit. You could have done what was right and told the motherfucker that it's wrong for you to be doing this instead of, following suit and laughing with him. So excuse me, y'all. I don't buy that. You were down with everything, and that's just that. So if the big boss comes to me and wants to talk to me in regard to this particular situation, I am going to let him know exactly what the fuck happened. I'm also, in my defense, going to bring up the fact that I am ADHD and bipolar. We have a different chemistry than what you motherfucking normal individuals have. We have a different brain set than what you normal individuals have. Most ADHD individuals have to have a special motherfucking diet in order for it to control certain, symptoms and shit like that of the ADHD. So, baby, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sick of it. So, boundaries are set. That's just that. But that is pretty much, that's a wrap in regard to what has been going on. So the current, as of now, is I went to work. Work was fine. There wasn't an abundance of work to do. Thank God. I talked to that same supervisor whom addressed me in regards to them two individuals. They asked me if I talked to the big boss. I haven't. I'm assuming that will happen sometime soon. And that's pretty much that. Aside from me getting ready to move into my new place this upcoming Friday and going to the motherfucking TLC concert, I hope this man don't come to me asking me questions about this bullshit. And child, I don't have time. I was supposed to be working Friday. No, I'm not doing any of that. I didn't lie to him. I told them the truth. I am moving and I have a lot of paperwork to do and deposits to get and all that type of shit. I didn't tell them about the concert. It's none of their business. But no, I'm not missing this motherfucking concert. Shit, them bitches are old. They may not tour again and I may not see them hoes no more. So I am going to see TLC and En Vogue and the rest of these motherfuckers. And that's just that. Okay, you guys, that is a wrap in regard to one's life. I have shortened the content at 50 something minutes. Thank you, Jesus. If y'all followed this, hopefully y'all followed everything because I'm not repeating this shit no more. Okay, so anyway, you guys have a good one. Until my next upload, much love. Thank you guys for still following me and being there for me. I really do appreciate it. I will let you guys know if I talk to the big boss and what went on from there. In regards to the move, I will take you guys with me and if y'all want to help me move. And I will try to get as much content as I possibly can in regard to the TLC concert and all of that type of shit for you guys. All right, I'm done with y'all. Good night. Namaste. Bye.